Episode 6 we're up to now. Woo! It's been a while since we've all been in the room together.
And it's been a while.
I feel like that should be an apology. Not that singing. There needs to be an apology for that because people have asked where the podcast has been, and yes.
Been harassed.
Yeah.
Well, you actually did get harassed.
Yeah. Yeah. Old mate from Ioani hit me up and said, mate, I've got nothing to listen to while I'm at the gym. Get your shit together.
Yeah.
Yo, shit.
And so old mate whose name I didn't get, shout out.
Yep.
Shout out, old mate.
Consider our shit together.
Yeah, here we are.
And when we started this, never in my wildest dreams did I anticipate that someone would come up and say, whoa, you're the Blame It on the Bogey guys, aren't you? This actually happened to us.
True story.
We teed off first hole and we were walking off and this guy just, he was fangirling a little bit.
I love that.
Yeah. I did appreciate when I saw him when I was playing around with Dale. I think all you guys were away somewhere. And I think it might have been the same guy, if I'm honest.
Yeah, okay.
Came up to me and started having a chat, and he said, I mean, he must follow on Instagram too, which surprised me because he's an older gentleman. Mm-hmm. So I'm surprised. But he said, you're not as bad as I thought.
At golf.
Yeah. Actually, maybe it was because he saw us tee off that time, and he said, and
it maybe went over the ditch.
Yeah.
I can't exactly remember, but he definitely said
yeah, I didn't hit a good tee shot.
Yeah.
He was like, for how much you rip on each other's swings, I was expecting the worst, and it wasn't that bad.
But I guess that's what this podcast is all about.
Yeah.
Set the bar low.
Yeah, as low as it goes. Yeah,
Love that.
yeah,
He must be one of our 587 followers.
Yeah.
yeah. He could be.
One of
I'm
them.
not sure. I mean, we'll have to get his Instagram handle.
The number's
Give him a
getting up
shout
there.
out if he's going to.
It's going all right. I'd love to hit 1,000.
Yeah. I think we'll get there.
We'll get there. I'm just keep liking.
I mean, we have had sponsorship offers.
Yes.
Collabs.
Yep. Collabs.
And we're like 90% of the way there with a company. We can't announce it yet.
We can't.
Purely because they're sending us some stuff and we really would like to trial it, sample it before we recommend it to you guys.
Yeah, we wouldn't do you like
And
that.
you know what? If it's trash, we'll tell you it's trash.
Absolutely.
Take it to the range, give it a test out.
But there is also the opportunity for other people and companies, shout out Drum and Fish Week, to jump on board.
That's true.
Mid-season sale, I believe, at Drum and Fish Week at the
Members,
moment.
10% off
Actually, no,
sale
no.
price.
Don't go to Drum and Fish Week at the moment because Drum and Fish Week, get your shit together. Liam needs his clubs.
I need him.
Like we don't
need him.
Yeah, we don't want backlogs of order
Yeah.
preventing Liam from getting his new
Don't we?
clubs.
Yeah, don't we?
Is this not a competition?
I actually just we have 11 weeks.
That's it.
That's it. 11 weeks.
14th of August, we're done.
Yeah.
Far out.
Yeah.
Do you have a wedding still that day? That weekend?
I think it was the following. I think it was the 21st.
I've got the invitation now, so I'm going to have to look at that.
Yeah. Because I feel like we need to.
I feel like we have had
Lock-
this conversation
lock it in.
before.
Yep. Deja vu. I feel like we need to also lock in the longest drive date, which I did ask but was ignored.
Yeah.
Three of you?
Yeah.
Go fuck yourselves.
I think maybe we come back to the longest drive discussion because there's been a development
Yeah, true.
from somebody here, so
Yeah.
which is going to throw the ultimate spanner in the works.
Yeah. And I do want to say, the way, so Dan and I played together on Wednesday. What's today? Thursday. So we played yesterday. I need those clubs.
Yeah,
Doug.
you do.
I need them.
Yeah.
Shout out, Doug.
I need them.
Can you blame Doug for that?
Actually,
I don't think
thanks,
I
Doug.
don't. Yeah.
Thanks, Doug. Thanks, Drum and Golf Fish Week. We, the three of us,
Yeah, they're
appreciate
actually-
you. Liam, not
Maybe
so
it's
much.
maybe it's a get your shit together Hideki because people have seen you win the Masters and now everyone wants strictly golf clubs.
Yeah, I blame Hideki. And Brooks Koepka too.
Yeah,
He uses those Strix and irons.
get your shit together, Brooks.
Brooks
Yeah.
Koepka.
Yeah, well, we were going to talk about this later in the show, but I'm all about this Brooks Koepka and Bryson DeChambeau feud.
Yeah, I
Beef.
also.
Genuine,
Yeah,
but
genuine beef.
If anyone likes a feud, it's us.
Yeah.
usually between ourselves. But
But it's nice to see that there are other people out there living, as Bryson said, rent free.
Yeah. Yeah. And I feel like if those two had a podcast, it would be all time. They just need to sit across from each other and throw insults.
I think they should just pair him at the US Open and mic him up.
Yeah, it would be.
Oh, if they ever get paired in a group, it's going to be the greatest thing in the world.
I can imagine Brooks standing there waiting for Bryson to do his 4,000 calculations and just
You'd get
just
punchy.
goading him, just yelling at him.
Imagine if he hits him with that childish, he starts saying random numbers like when you're trying to count. Brooks is like 77, 93, 444.
Shout out maths.
Yeah, that's what I'd go with. Just to try and throw him off the scent, make sure he loses control or loses track of where he's up to.
But it's incredible. So that
God, you'd get punchy.
yeah.
Like,
But so that video gets launched, and obviously our group chat just went bananas with all these theories. And then you roll down in the original Twitter feed, and there's like 4 different stories from all these different journalists about what happened. And as it turns out, it is the most petty thing in the world that set Brooks off. It was metal cleats. The clunking of metal cleats.
I actually didn't know that was a thing.
He can't stand Bryson that much that the metal cleats pissed him off.
imagine if he was sitting next to him in the club rooms and he was eating. Like he was chewing on a...
Or Bryson's just standing
Like
there
a
tapping his
pork rind.
cleats on the
Tapping his
ground,
cleats.
just tapping his knee.
Does Brooks not wear metal cleats? Like
Not a lot of golfers do. So,
I didn't even know that they were a thing.
Yeah, so like if they're going to wear the spikes, most of them are plastic.
yeah,
But a lot of them just wear the like non-spikes, like the
The rubber.
yeah, the
molded
rubber
soles.
Yeah, because I think they're a bit more comfortable. I don't know. I've never actually worn
Well, if it's dry, you don't really
Spikes.
need proper
Yeah.
cleats, do you? Like the molded soles will do the job.
do the job. Yeah.
I guess speaking of feuds, I guess I'll take an opportunity to segue.
Oh.
Okay.
I believe it was with Aaron the other day. Me and Jimbo had a good little feud on the course. Standing over the 12th hole,
Yep.
say to Jimbo, what club are you hitting, sir? Because,
2-stroke penalty.
well, I don't think it was like that. Yeah. I said, like, mate, I know you're an underclubber. It's the wrong club. Whatever it is, whatever you've got, it's not the right one.
Yep.
And then, so this hole's, it's about 100 and...
It's 180.
It can
It's 180 metre
it can
hole.
play anywhere from 175 to 190.
So I step up,
Par 3.
Par 3, yeah.
hit a 6 iron, so it's playing about 170.
Yeah.
So I hit a 6 iron, a little bit short, but on the green, good position, can't complain.
Yep.
Jimbo steps up, is when I said, like, mate, whatever it is, you know enough club? He's like, yeah, I do. I go, okay, mate, whatever you said. Hit a 7 iron,
Yeah.
didn't hit the green.
Okay.
So then I said to him, I don't think that's enough club. He said, you don't know what you're talking about, blah, 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 blah,
Oh,
standard.
no, man. I'm
Aaron-
not sure this is exactly
Aaron
how it
stepped
went,
up,
but
hit a 6 iron, hit the green. Fancy
Yep.
that.
Wow. Yep.
Yeah.
And then this continued.
I was pretty pumped. It was a fucking great shot.
This continued, and we walk up to the green, and Jimbo goes, "Oh, I'm pin high." I'm like, "Well, technically you thinned it and it rolled 400 meters. So yeah, like I guess you are pin high, but it's the wrong club, mate. That's because you tried to hit it so far that you didn't make a good swing." What do you got to say for yourself, Jimbo? We've been talking about your underclubbing for a long time.
yeah, this is the first time I've underclubbed in a while.
Yeah.
But in my defence, 7 iron did go much further than his 6.
Yeah, but mine was a good shot. Yours was a thin.
It wasn't a thin. I just didn't catch it in the middle of the face.
You caught it low on the face,
Yeah,
which is
lower
called a
than middle.
thin.
Yeah, but I didn't thin it pure thin it.
When are you going to sort out your underclubbing?
It's been pretty good. of late.
Yeah, I need
Yeah.
to. I'll go into bat for him because he had a system for a little while.
Which was I pick a club and then I have to play the club above that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then he had a couple of. You had a 40-pointer with that system.
Yeah, and then a 37 or 38er. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I decided it wasn't working, so I went,
Change it back.
Typical Jimbo, once again, finds something that works and goes away from it.
yeah, yeah.
So that was a good little feud. Then I had a little shot at on the 16th as well.
Yep.
So I enjoy, like, you know, we all know I enjoy a little needling Jimbo where appropriate.
Yeah, so what I hit an 8 iron, and then you bet me that I couldn't get a pitching wedge on the green because I was trying to hit pitching wedge on that hole, and I landed a pitching wedge 2 centimeters on the green, and then it spun like 2-3 meters off, but
Off the green.
still hit green,
so it was
so
the
I'm
wrong
taking
club.
it.
But I mean, I guess the way that you put it into the perspective, if you were going for nearest to pin, would your
Yep.
shot have counted?
No.
Okay.
No. But
I
in
respect
the
it.
world of Dan and Jimbo feuds, I'm not sure any other rules come into play.
Okay.
Okay.
Look,
Whatever, man.
I'm actually trying to help you, and then you you're not happy with that either. So hey, play on.
Yeah, I will.
Love that.
Play on, player.
I will.
We've got another Jimbo revelation to discuss.
Okay. we've actually
all
still,
just
we've got
pile on
multiple.
Jimbo.
There's
Yeah,
a couple
but
more Jimbo revelations first.
This one shocked me last night. Like, so Jimbo, what hand do you write with?
Left.
Yeah, and if you were to kick a
Wait,
ball,
do you really
Yeah.
if you were to kick a ball, what foot would
Left
you
foot.
use? You'd left foot.
If I was to play tennis, left-handed.
Yeah, and now look, this isn't that uncommon. There are left-handed people who play golf right-handed. Phil Mickelson, probably one of the more famous left-handed golfers, is right-handed.
Shout out Uncle Phil.
Now
Shot
Jimbo,
flop Phil.
Uncle Flop, he's the OG flop.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
you
I digress.
you play golf right-handed, correct?
Well,
I'll
the
walk
clubs
around-
he
I'll walk around-
purchased a right hand.
I'll walk around the course and swing right-handed. Yeah.
Now last night you sent us a video. What were you doing in that video?
I was at the range, getting
Yep.
some work in.
Yep.
Yep.
And you had some different clubs that you were using.
I
didn't
had
you?
one club that was different.
Yeah. Why was it different?
It was inverted back to front.
You was a left-handed
Yeah,
club.
one of those ones.
Now we're gonna let the listeners, all four of you, decide. So you got to go to our Instagram. We're gonna put these videos up side by side. One is Jimbo swinging left-handed, and one is Jimbo swinging right-handed. Now I have a view on this, but I'm interested to hear Dan's view first.
Shocking that I'd have a view. I know. Look, I've been pretty outspoken about. I think Jimbo's right-handed swing is absolute trash.
Yep.
It's been pretty consistent.
Pretty
coming
well
from my
documented.
way. So he sent this video to us in the group chat last night, as you said, and I didn't know what I was looking at. So I sent a couple of confused messages back, and so just basically said, Jimbo, I'm going to need an explanation here.
Yep.
And that's when the explanation came, like, I'm actually left-handed.
Yep.
So I'm trying swinging a golf club left-handed.
Yep.
And if Jimbo's regular golf swing is probably, for an amateur golfer, we're probably let's call it a 5 out of 10 to be generous.
Yep. Okay.
This thing, like this
I'll
left-handed
agree
golf,
with that.
this left-handed golf swing is much higher than a 5.
Yeah, it's good.
It's a way better swing than his right-handed swing.
Yeah.
Which brings me to the issue that we now currently have. Why did you just buy right-handed golf clubs?
So I play golf right-handed.
I think we're failing to understand why after seeing.
Well, I've never played golf left-handed before. I played, I was explaining to Dan earlier today my right-handed versus left-handed cricket career.
Yep.
Where if I wanted to play down the ground, everything was right-handed because it was trying to get my left hand through, play everything down the ground, and then I'd play left-handed if I was trying to hit behind the wicket because my left hand could control the bat. But yeah, I don't know. I got bored last night and had a crack.
And so when you started playing golf, what made you choose right-handed?
It was just the clubs that we had.
I think that's the answer, right? And that's pretty common. I think people just start trying to do stuff. But, like, if anybody needs some Cobra 1 lengths, they'll be on Facebook Marketplace real soon because this guy's left-handed.
But it's ridiculous how natural your left-handed golf swing looks.
Way better. It looks like a real golf swing.
Proper rotation, hands are in a good position, weight transfer, it's all there.
Yeah. His right-handed golf swing, you know how, like, sometimes in the gym, you know there's those heavy bag things that you have to kind of throw to each other? Or maybe like a heavy ball. It looks like you're throwing a medicine ball with 2 hands.
Yep.
To me, like, you just kind of throw it. Like, that's what your right-handed golf swing reminds me of.
The trash one.
The left-handed golf swing looks like someone who actually knows how to hit a golf ball.
Yeah. Would you agree that right-handed, I get a little bit like jabby in my backswing? Like I'm backing out real quick.
It's just all arms.
Short too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Real short.
because I'm
Yeah.
scared of overextending my left shoulder, so everything's real short sharp.
So everything for this to me is pointing towards you need to play golf left-handed.
Yeah. What I hit last night, 30 shots left-handed and 20 of them were decent.
And how many right-handed shots did you hit?
Well, what's 75?
Okay, and how many were
45,
decent?
yeah. Oh, half of them, if that.
I mean,
Yeah.
I dropped out of maths.
I mean, this could win Jimbo the competition.
Is it too late though? Is it
Not
too
with
late?
his handicap.
yeah, I mean, what's he done?
No,
Well,
to be fair, that's
what's happened?
It's down to 28, guys. Leave me alone.
Would you like? So then, does this extend? Like, would you putt left-handed, or would you be like got a right-handed putter in your bag, but then you've got a left-handed clubs?
No, I think I'd putt right-handed because in the same sense, cricket, like that forward
Yeah,
motion, I'd
straight
be
down the
much more
ground.
controlled. Yeah.
See this interests me. Now we've got like an ambidextrous golfer. He's playing both-handed. So I'm thinking like wedges.
Is that allowed? Is that illegal?
Oh,
No.
as long as you got
I play
14
with
clubs
a
in the
lady.
bag, you're good to go.
I play with a lady, plays right-handed, putts left-handed.
There's plenty of examples.
Shout out, Lynn.
Yeah, shout out. There's
Shout
plenty
out.
of examples of players who reverse the grip. So they might have a left-handed grip, swing right-handed or whatever. Even putting, there's lots of people who putt right-handed, but they have their left hand low on the club.
I'm sorry, reverse the grip. What?
Are you talking about the hand positioning?
Their hand
Okay,
position.
because I'm like,
Yeah.
I feel like all the grips are the same.
I felt like that.
Okay.
That was like a
We move
left-hand
on.
screwdriver. I was real confused.
a left-handed spatula. Yeah, no, there's I can't remember his name, but there was a guy on the PGA Tour for a long time who right-handed swing, so left shoulder towards target, but his hands were reversed, so he had the left hand low and the right.
Oh,
hand
gee,
at
how
the
they
top.
reversed that putting shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
He also
Do
wore
you-
two gloves.
Do you also find it interesting that after Bryson was successful, I had one links, and now Phil's successful, I'm left-handed?
Ooh,
Oh,
it's a great point.
I hadn't thought of this.
I hadn't thought of that either.
Bomb.
You're a bandwagon.
Maybe.
Nah. Bandwagoner.
wa-
The thing.
Maybe.
Yeah, look, I couldn't be more intrigued by the left-handed swing. So you've obviously had this secret golf coach for some time now that you won't tell anyone about.
It wouldn't be a secret coach,
yeah,
would it?
Yeah. So have you sent this golf
fair.
swing to the
Yeah.
secret coach?
Yeah.
And what advice did they give you?
I got back two, I don't know how to describe this, but two of those emojis.
Oh, the
Okay,
uh,
the
Yeah, the
okay.
okay
The
emoji.
okay.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
okay
and,
Or
emoji.
then,
the
and then
punch me.
two love
Yeah.
heart eye emojis.
Yeah. And then did you also send him a video, or her, sorry,
them.
a video of your right-handed golf swing at the time?
No, not at the time.
What was the last feedback you got with the right-handed golf swing?
Get in the bin.
Stop trying to swing it as hard as Bryson. Yeah.
That's no fun though.
Yeah, look, I think you need to buy left-handed clubs.
I agree.
Yeah,
I do agree.
I mean, I hope you don't. I hope you persist with the right-handed swing that has no chance of winning the competition.
Yeah.
But
No,
I
that's
think
fair.
the left-handed clubs are in your future.
That could be the
And it's-
X factor.
yeah. Shout out to Dale. As much as I obviously respect your opinion, Dan, which is, very little, Dale had some pretty similar advice, and I respect Dale's opinion. So.
Shout out Dale.
Shout out Dale.
Shout
That's
out.
like 4 shouts for Dale.
Yeah, Dale's it's making an impression right now.
Job Dale.
Yeah.
So there you go. What news?
I probably still, just while on it, probably still chip right-handed though.
Well, I think your 8-iron bump and run should be right-handed. So you
'cause
probably
that's
need to-
money.
You probably need to keep an 8-iron right-handed in the bag. But I'm thinking what I'm thinking is like pitching wedge, 9-iron, 7-iron, like an upwards, left-handed, 8-iron right-handed, putter right-handed. Haven't decided on your wedges yet.
Yeah, you chip all right. You chip pretty well.
I think it's just much better control with the left hand at the front versus at the back.
Okay.
Tell you what, it would be awesome to watch someone, like if you decide to play that way and you're just playing with a random, just be awesome to see their face when you pull out half a dozen left-handed and half a dozen right-handed
that'd
clubs.
be good. Well, can the next challenge be then? It's just a Jimbo challenge. And Jimbo has to play 3 holes, 2 balls, one right hand,
One
one
right,
left
one
hand.
left. Do we all have to do that?
No.
I mean, we can.
No, we don't.
I don't think it's going to be as successful for
Yeah,
us.
you take
but-
your best score.
Yeah, okay. And then,
I
like,
have
if
12
you're
on that
left-handed,
one.
I mean, we
you're
still have
right-handed.
to do the flop challenge.
Yeah, we do. We've been slack.
Yeah, we need
Yeah.
to have a long, hard look at ourselves.
We do.
Now that we actually have listeners.
So I guess, I mean, I guess we'll leave that discussion there.
Well, go to our Instagram page, and I'm going to need you to comment about what you think.
I think we need some more comments.
Yeah, tell your friends.
Yeah.
Show everyone in the world.
Yeah, share it, whatever.
And then we'll put it on our story maybe because you can get a poll going.
Yeah, we'll put the poll up.
Ooh.
Yeah, but we're going to need you to engage because he's not going to listen to us.
He's certainly not going to listen to me.
No.
About some things, just not golf.
And this is coming from 3 people who want you to lose. Like it benefits us if you don't switch, and we all want you to switch.
There's way less to fix on your left-handed swing than the right-handed swing.
Yeah. If only those Shrixons I got off Doug were left-handed. They're just sitting in the garage at home getting dust.
Shout out, Doug.
But I think that actually does lead us into the next Jimbo equipment discussion.
Oh,
We've obviously got the long drive coming up, the test,
Oh,
the
yeah.
retest.
Oh, yeah.
I know where we're going.
So
It's just a whole Jimbo.
yeah, so like I know,
He's
like,
such a ridiculous human.
like I was working out long drive the other day.
Get in the bin.
Yeah, so, ended up putting a couple out there. I think it was 270, which I
Yeah,
put in the group chat.
I genuinely
Going
saw
pretty
a
well.
couple of them. You were hitting it.
Liam, you've obviously been doing pretty well. I think you put that 285.
285, I think.
Also there for that.
yeah.
Can
Yeah.
vouch for it.
Erin isn't as active on the simulator as we are, but we've all seen her hit it on the.
She's been hitting bombs on the course.
Probably 220.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you hit it over 11 a couple of times over the water. Pretty
Okay,
well.
so
Yeah.
in the long drive competition, Erin, we'll start with you. What club are you going to use?
Actually, I had a question about this.
Oh,
With our no rules, only rule, have to do a comp a week,
yeah.
can you change your driver?
I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Well,
Well, I'll be
I mean,
using
It
a
leads well into this discussion.
Well, actually,
yeah.
that
So-
would work for me because I use Dan's.
Yeah.
So what driver will you be using in the long drive
I'll be
competition?
using a Callaway Maverick,
A driver.
a driver.
Okay. Liam, what are you going to be using
Can we
in
just pause?
the long
Oh,
drive competition?
I'll be using a driver, a TaylorMade.
Can
Sim.
someone describe
why don't you ask
Dan's face
me-
to the listeners?
Jacko, what club? What club are you going to use?
I'm going to be using my Cleveland Launcher, which is actually a driver.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
driver.
Jimbo, what are you going to use?
Yeah, probably a driving iron.
Okay, and why is that, good sir?
I don't have a driver.
And why not?
I got rid of it.
As in,
Hang on.
you popped it in Lake Calamade? Or
Can you
you
explain-
threw it in the bin?
Yeah, can you explain what happened and why this happened?
Tell the listeners; they need to know.
It's a long time ago.
We haven't been
It's
here
been
for
a
a
long
long time.
Yeah.
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 We have a
I
lot
only
to cover.
found
This
this
could
out
go for 4
2
hours.
weeks ago as well. and
Yeah.
I sold it.
What?
Exactly what happened was I was walking up the stairs to the bedroom, walked into the bedroom, saw the driver in the 3-wood, was sick of seeing them because I can't hit them, so I sold them that night.
Okay.
Did you get a good price?
Yeah.
I'm going to
I
back
got
it up.
I got more above market value.
So we're already encouraging people to go on our Instagram. I encourage you to jump on our Instagram and scroll down a little bit.
Oh,
And there'll be a photo of Jimbo with said new driver, which we're all excited for him to
yeah.
get.
We were. We
It
were.
lasted.
Yeah.
He probably used it for 3 rounds.
Was it a present as well? It was a gift.
no comment.
Actually, I have a question.
Oh no,
You know,
not you two.
No, no, this is actually a good thing because I lost my hybrid cover.
Oh.
And unlike Gungahlin Lakes, whose lost properties sucks,
Yeah.
so whoever has
Shout
my
out Capital North.
yeah, Capital North, whoever has my putter cover from there, I'd like it back. It's
Yeah.
been 6 months. Anyway, lost my hybrid cover at Ioane, went in, lost property. What do you know? Hybrid cover.
Boom.
I also found an Iron Man driver
Oh,
cover.
yeah.
Is it
Yeah,
yours?
that would be mine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's in the back of the car. Yes. You're welcome.
Are you going to put that on your driving line now?
I might put it on the putter.
Yes.
So, talk us through your thinking.
I mean, I think we talked through it, haven't I?
You just thought, I don't want a driver
I
anymore.
literally put them on Gumtree and they were gone in half an hour.
So are you just conceding the long drive contest?
No.
Okay. Right.
So what was your long drive number? It was like
230,
230.
235 or 238. One
It
of those.
was
I know mine was 167.
239.
Sorry, I lied. 239.
Okay. And have you already purchased protective equipment? for when we're hitting drives at you?
I don't need protective equipment, mate.
I mean,
It's hard to say for Ames. I mean, Lily hits it 400 kilometres into the air.
Yeah,
that's
at
going
least
to hurt if it lands on you, though.
Yeah, oh yeah, dead.
Yeah.
So that's a driver though. Like the 3-wood, I don't actually understand because I went out with you probably
Yeah, I was hitting it well.
a month ago, and then the 3-wood was on fire,
Yeah.
and then you thought, don't like it. Typical Jimbo fashion. This works. Get rid of it.
Yeah, pretty much.
You're such a ridiculous. Anyway.
I mean, there we are. What news?
I still feel like there's something missing, but I'm happy to move on from Jimbo updates.
Well, we're 25 minutes in and
I mean,
20 minutes has been Jimbo.
What else you got for us, then, Jimmy? You tell us, mate.
no. I'm not going to bring them up.
Okay.
we're going to remember.
All right. Well, I guess that's all. That's my
Jacko's
episodic.
While we're on updates, has anyone else in the group got? Should we go around the circle updating where everyone's
I
at?
have a question actually. So
and
on
a
the
point.
weekend,
That's the point. You're in trouble here.
Yeah.
on the weekend, we were lucky enough to be invited to a baby shower,
Okay.
True.
which was glorious.
were.
So we were there. Had
Were
a
we?
You weren't.
Okay.
So we were there, had a couple of beverages, got introduced to Liam's dad
Oh.
and his friend Michael.
Oh no.
Oh
no.
Oh, I forgot a bit. Yeah, I'm back on.
Okay. Yeah. I'm
Okay.
on.
So Michael was
Shout out Michael.
Shout out Michael. Was
And
asking
Liam's dad.
questions.
Just putting our cards on the table here too.
Yeah. He was
You'll enjoy
asking
this.
questions
Wow.
regarding if we were beating Lily, basically.
Yeah.
I said, oh, well, we're going all right.
Yeah, one of
And I
us.
said,
One of us.
and
could
I said,
say
yes, I am. I am beating him at this
Yeah, you are.
stage. And then he said, yeah, he continually bangs on about how
Exact
he
words, I was
more
there.
often than not will win closest to the pin. And I said,
Did
really?
he actually say that?
Word for word.
He goes, he
I
always
can
bangs
vouch
on
for it.
about how every week he gets nearest the pin. I'm like, really? Because I think he's only got it once or twice.
And then
Here we are.
he said it's happened at least 6 times.
Yeah, that he's
Yeah.
told me
I
nearest
think
the
you
pin.
won it twice, but there was 2 nearest to the pins on one of those days.
I had 2 on one. I had another the next time. I had one where my name was. So remember, there was one that they just didn't announce that hole for some reason, and then I think whatever. It might be. I think what I said to it because he was asking how I was going. I was like, yeah, like my ball striking is getting there. I've won quite a few nearest to pins over the last few months.
6 of them.
His
apparently.
words were,
Yeah.
he keeps banging on about how
And he
every
definitely
week he
implied
wins
this is
nearest
you
to the
basically
pin.
come home every week,
I'll
ring him.
I'll ring him right now.
You ring him and go, hey, mate, I got another nearest to the pin. To which Aaron and I looked at each other and there was a bit of a, do we
ring him.
do we derail the baby shower and bring this up or do we table it?
And then the house gets burnt down. I don't know. Yeah.
So we
tabled it and
yeah, we
thought,
made the
well,
decision
fuck
to
it.
table
Maybe
it.
let's just
That's good.
blindside him.
That's good banter from you, Michael Ferrier.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that.
shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Shut up. Shut up, Michael. Love that.
Yeah, also, Dad was very much on board with
Michael.
you talking up your game.
Yeah.
So he definitely vouched for it.
I mean, my dad, number one fan, also loves watching me get beaten by my friends. So
Bless.
I mean,
Bless.
like,
He's-
like,
Shout
he's-
out, shout
like
out,
any
Pete.
good Australian.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
is.
exactly right.
He is just as much a fan of you three as he is of me. So
Perfect.
Well,
He's a great man.
Great assessment of character, then, isn't he? Really?
This is true.
Well,
This is true.
yeah,
So should we go around? What's everyone's handicaps?
yeah.
Lele, what's your handicap?
I think it's 19 after Wednesday, so it went up 0.1.
Went up.
Yeah,
do we need to start tabling how many nearest to pins you've got as well?
yeah if you
As we
want.
go.
I hit one yesterday. It was 40 meters from the pin.
Should have clubbed up, mate.
Yeah. The wind,
It'll get ya.
the wind hurt
will
me.
get ya. Correct. 19.
19. So I'm down 0.8 from when we started. And I think my lowest has been 18.7.
That's a question I've got. Is it the lowest at the end of the
No.
comp or whoever?
Yeah,
gets the
lowest at the end of
Yeah,
the comp.
Yeah,
At
because
Yeah.
August 14th.
yeah, because
fair
I'm
enough.
that I definitely fucked.
Yeah.
Okay. Jimbo?
I'm down 0.6 to 28. So really from a month ago, I'm down like 1 point something. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jimbo did have a little mini resurgence for like 2 weeks.
because of his system, which he threw in the bin.
Yeah, and now he's back.
Yeah.
Like, I think he put up, what was it, 18
30.
pointer
Nah.
the other day?
31.
Yeah, 31.
You end up with 31 points.
Yeah, last
We
week.
tied on 31.
Yeah, he did.
I'm
Do you know
thinking
who
about the one
didn't
before
tie?
again.
I didn't tie because I won the whole competition. I'm 38. And do you know what? I actually asked today because it hasn't showed up in my e-wallet. I'm like, what did I win? They're like, $95.
Is that a Friday?
Yeah. And I'm like,
Got that men's
sweet
money.
baby mother of pearl. That is probably all of my other seconds
winnings
and wins
combined.
combined.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So, Aaron, what's your handicap now?
I am at 21.1. So I
down
am
from
down,
23.9.
Yeah, 2.8.
That's bad.
That's
I am in a spot of bother. I do have a 43 that's about
it's
3
about to
rounds
come off.
away.
Okay.
I'm coming up. However,
Just get
My-
3 more 43s.
yeah,
Yeah.
I know. But on my daily at Ioane is 24.
Yep.
So
You've lost another shot.
yeah, I wouldn't be mad if I got a couple back.
Yeah.
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 I think my daily's still like 32.
Yeah, I think you get 4
Yeah.
from your GA. Anyway,
It depends, yeah.
what are you?
How about you, Dan?
where
How are you
up
going?
to?
Look, last time on the podcast, I believe I said the words.
I'm back.
No, I believe I said the words.
You bet it's
by
to
the
the
time
corner.
Yeah,
you'll
you'll have a
by the
big
time
score.
I'm back, I'll have put up a score.
Yeah.
You'll
So
be
that's why you
Yeah.
delayed this podcast
Yeah,
for a
Yeah,
month.
we're all waiting.
You'll be happy to know I've put up, I think, 2 scores actually. I think I've had 38 points twice since then.
38 and
Yep.
37.
38 and 37. 38 just yesterday where I actually won the comp.
I would like, in a second, I'm going to ask you some questions about that round, but
Okay. Ooh.
Yeah.
Jeez. Okay. And my
This is the content
my
everyone is here for.
handicap has dropped down to 24.9.
Correct.
yeah, okay. So your 26.9 was where you started.
I think I started at, and I went up to 27.1
Yeah.
and then,
then-
so I'm.
But you're
I'm
trending
down-
in the right.
I'm down 2.
Yeah,
So at the moment it's Aaron, Dan, Liam, Jimbo.
Correct, yes.
yeah.
Yeah, so I've also lost. I've gone from 31 strokes at Ioane, and now I only get 28. I've lost,
Not
another,
really only though.
lost
is it?
another stroke overnight.
Boo-hoo.
I feel really bad
Welcome
for
to
you.
the cool
All right.
kids.
So, Dan, I played with you on Wednesday,
Okay, yeah. You did?
and I seem to recall you putting your strutting on the.
Did he have his was he peacocking?
He was
There
peacocking
was a bit of
Peacocking.
peacocking going on.
Yeah, I bet.
I got
Yeah.
a little bit ahead of myself.
with 3 holes. With 3 holes to play, Dan.
Yep,
How many points did you have?
36.
And how many did you finish with?
38. It's not even 36. So 3 holes to play. I just sunk an enormous putt. Like on the
Actually, do you know what happened? He got so the guy we were playing with was a bit slow getting up onto the green. So Dan marked his ball for him because it was in his way. Putted, hit the marker, which corrected the speed and the line, and he sunk the putt.
this was like a 15 metre putt?
Yeah, it was
a big
huge.
dog.
Yeah.
And this was after I'd pushed the ball right off the tee. 40 metres?
Yeah.
40 metres right with I think I hit a 5-iron, like literally 40 metres right.
Yeah, so he
Should've
pushed
clubbed
it
up and not
then
tried to hit it so hard.
because the wind was coming
That-
at
yeah,
us. It just
that's
it kept
Kept going.
It kept going right. Yeah,
And then
Sent it
and then
right.
old Uncle Floppy came out
that is
from
true.
the trees. I flopped it
about
onto
that.
the green and then putted from 15 metres away.
Yeah.
And this is all possible because my confidence was high.
Yeah,
Peacocking.
I
he was strutting like
Yeah.
big chest.
Had the wheelbarrow out.
Had the wheelbarrow out.
Wheelbarrow's out
wheelbarrow
because
was out.
The guy we were playing with was what was he?
Played off 6.
He's
I
off
think.
6 handicap.
Shit.
Good golfer.
And on the 4th, I actually bogeyed the 4th, which for me that's a triple bogey or pickup hole.
Yeah.
And I took iron off tee, hit a decent one, did okay, ended up getting bogey. And on the 5th, I thought irons are feeling good. Hit a 5-iron and absolutely striped this one down the middle. And like this 6 handicapper even comes home and goes, I mean that ball flight was perfect. And I was,
He called him Colin Morikawa at one point.
yeah, well that was later on.
Yeah.
So after that, I've walked
That's
down.
exactly what he needs.
So I've walked down, so that was a tee shot, 5-iron, 190 metres. So then I had 180 metres to the green, uphill, pulled 5-iron and hit it onto the green. And I was like, I mean, this is usually my worst hole on the course. Finished, so parred that hole, 4 points, because I got 2 shots on it. And then next hole is when I was feeling good and then pushed it right, flop shot, long putt. Next hole, was when I striped it again. Another perfect tight draw.
That's when he called you Colin Morikawa.
He says, "Is this fucking Colin Morikawa?" So I'm
Yeah.
like,
So he-
the wheelbarrow's out, the nuts are in the wheel, gravel rash everywhere.
Did he know what he was doing? Was he pumping you up
Very
to burst?
I don't know what was happening, but he's hit me with the Colin Morikawa. I've walked to my ball. You're talking prime position. Like this thing is like fairway flat. I clubbed up because of the wind. Had a 9-iron in my hand,
Did you fuss it?
So then I have, remember, 36, I'm in prime position, 36 points. I'm off the tee, the hardest part, and I couldn't have hit a worse approach shot.
Where did it
It
go?
went into the bunker, rolled through the bunker and out of bounds,
Yeah.
which is unlucky, fair enough. Wiped that hole. We moved to the next hole. That's when I start thinking, like, that hole's gone, but I'm still good for a 40-pointer here. And, of course...
And the guy we were playing with is like, just do it, mate. Just get a 40-pointer.
Yeah,
Go on.
So then
You can't do it.
So he was really good at pumping.
was-
the
you
air.
can
do
I
it.
appreciate
He
it.
was pumping the
love
tires big time.
So then Colin Morikawa stepped up with his 5-iron again, because at this point he was like, I only hit irons. Like, I'm Iron Man. I've gone
Yeah.
to Jimbo. I didn't duff it. I hit it real heavy and probably hit 110 metres. And I was like, you know what? I'll play smart. Lay up with a 7-iron. I pull hooked this 7-iron so far into the
I love it, Jackson.
to the
So
left.
good.
And so I pull hooked
90
it
degrees to
into
the
the
left.
fence. It's sitting on the fence. Couldn't hit it. Had to take it unplayable. Stuffed around. Duffed a chip. Duffed an 8-iron. Another pickup. So absolutely choked.
I parred that hole. Just
Yeah.
It's irrelevant
Just
to
a
the story,
cheeky
but I
FYI.
parred it. So yeah.
So there's my story. Finished
Yeah.
on 38 points because I jagged a bogey on the last hole.
Yeah.
Because I regathered and realised I probably wasn't going to get 40 points. And then there I was, 38 points and held on.
Yeah. You just got a bit juiced.
Yeah, it was no good. I got excited. I mean, we've all seen a Jackson meltdown when things start going wrong. And it happened in full force.
I tried to goad him too because on the 18th, because he just had 2 wipes, I was like, if I had 36 points, I'd just pull the driver and go for it.
I did.
He didn't bite,
Pulled 5-iron
unfortunately.
and hit a gem again.
Yeah.
So there
Yep.
you go.
I mean, it was impressive to watch. I got everything. I got Peacock Dan, I got Meltdown Dan, and then I got the winner of the competition, Dan. And it was interesting,
Which is a punish.
which is a punish, but it was funny watching him. So we've obviously flicked across to my score. Watching him sit in the office with his phone out all day, watching scores come in was fucking hilarious.
Watching him fall short.
And I was hoping, because there's still a few people using cards, not using the app. I was praying that someone at 5 o'clock just submits a card, 40 points, gets him.
Yeah, well, because there was
happen.
another 38 up, but you got him on count back.
Yeah. So I tied, got him on count back. But here we are. My first victory at Ioane.
It's impressive.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
24.9 I am. So I'm trending in the right direction. And I'm just saying, like, Aaron, I want you to know that I'm coming for you.
Oh, you're coming for her.
Yeah. Because she's in, what are you down, what, 2.9 or something like that?
2.8 down. Yep.
Yep.
I mean, you've texted me a couple of times, said you're coming for me. That's fine. Come at me.
Oh, I'm coming. I'm coming
So
everywhere.
I'm curious. You've had strong views on this, Dan. So at the start, you thought 9 or 10 shots would do it. Mm-hmm. I mean, if you can get 9 or 10 shots down, it's definitely going to win you this contest.
Yep.
Then you were like 2 shots wins.
Yep.
Where are you at now? How many strokes is going to win this
I
contest?
think in 11 weeks, I can get down to what am I, 24.9? I reckon I can get to 22.5.
Okay.
So that would be down for me.
22.5, that'd be 4.4.
So I think I think to win, you need to.
4.4.
I think 5 wins it.
Okay.
Is my current is where I'm at.
I better get a wriggle on.
And I say that because I've still got, like, on my handicap scores, I've still got like some 28 score differentials, which I essentially I post them pretty regularly.
Well, so in 12 weeks, assuming you're on par with the number of cards that you've got to hand in, or the number of rounds you've got to play, 12 rounds. That's just over half of your current scores that'll jump off your
Correct.
current handicap.
Yeah, correct.
So if between now and the end you're playing more than once, which we are playing like 2 or 3 times at the moment, then your entire handicap record today
Yep.
is going to be off.
And I'm fine with this because, as we've just discussed, like whilst I did get 38 points, I still had some like lucky things too, like previously mentioned putt. But I still had a lot go wrong, as we've just discussed.
Yeah.
So I could have easily ended up like I think I shot a 99 for the day. I could easily have shot low 90s.
Yeah.
Because
At one point you were on track for like a 93.
yeah, after 6 holes on the front nine, I
which
was
is our second
4 over.
one. Yeah. 4 over par
Yeah.
after 6.
So I went like something like double, then par, bogey, par, par, or something like some ridiculous like that. So
Yeah, it's a good run.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty confident I can get myself down to a 22.
Okay.
What does that mean? So
Was that
5. So that means that I'd have to get myself down to an 18.9.
I'd have to get down to 14.
Because my putting,
That's going to be hard for me.
in
Fuck, that's
theory,
like
my
2.2.
putting is meant to be the easiest thing to fix because it's easier to practice.
Yep.
My putting is
Your putting's got better.
It was better, but it's still a train wreck.
Yeah.
But that round was 39 putts, which still I think we'll all agree isn't great.
Not ideal.
It's also not 44 putts.
Yeah, it's
Correct.
a 5-shot improvement.
So that's where I'm at.
Okay.
So 22, I'm coming for you.
All right.
All right.
That's fine.
You want a
I'll
rebuttal,
go.
Aaron?
No, I don't really need to. Like, he can say it all he wants, but we all know. We all know.
Game
The next
respect game.
He's a mental
podcast.
midget, yeah.
The next podcast is like, I've lost it.
In fact, I think we're playing tomorrow. I think it'll be tomorrow.
Yeah.
It could be tomorrow.
He'll post us
I'll be like,
another
"This is
21 and be like,
garbage."
I'm not even going to bother taking the time
Yeah.
to put effort into the Gumtree /
Yeah.
Facebook Marketplace
On the
ad.
curb.
I'm just going to put them on the curb.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
very
Fuck these
possible.
Okay.
But as of this moment, I'm feeling good.
So both of us are going in to tomorrow having our most recent rounds being 38 points.
Okay. Let's see if you can back it up.
I guess we will see.
It's tough. I'm going to go home and do yoga.
Because I've always
I
backed
like
up
that.
my big rounds with great rounds in the past.
50 points followed by 16.
16.
Yoo! And no, that wasn't for 9 holes. That was for
That
18.
was an 18 hole.
And I think I also
that was like a 14-hole meltdown.
yeah, and I had like a 38 before I went away for a week or two, and then came
Yeah.
back. My next round was a 20 something.
Yeah, well, so this was me on Wednesday. Hadn't swung a club for a week, and I think it's be fair to say, Dan, that I really fought with my swing.
Oh yeah, you're garbage.
Yeah.
absolute garbage. Yeah.
So 31
Hey,
points.
way to dress it down.
Yeah.
That's
I'm a
such a
direct
pep
person.
talk.
Yeah, 31 points. Like I walked off and I was like, I'm actually happy with
Yeah,
that.
it was pretty good.
based on how poorly I struck the ball.
Yeah, it was impressive.
And we've already discussed my irons. I'm going to need you to hurry up, Doug. And if I find out they're behind that desk because you want one of these other fucks to win, I'm gonna burn that place down.
One of them. He wants me to win.
Oh, yeah, well,
100%.
yeah, he does. No, he does.
Yeah, I think we can all agree on that. Which
And
is why we've got a bag of Strixons in the garage.
Yeah. This is correct.
Now, my other attempt to gain a competitive advantage, it has yielded nothing other than this.
A response. Do-do-do-do.
Now, the fact that Rick Shields or someone
Pertaining to be
pertaining to be Rick Shields,
Probably guy.
yeah, could have been
Probably
Guy.
was.
Shout out, guy.
Yeah,
Well,
guy.
but I have an email here from Rick at rickshields.com, and it says, "Hi, Liam. Thanks for your email. I'm currently not taking any new students at the moment, but stay tuned to my social media. If that changes, I'll announce it there. Please keep watching my channel and social media for any tips to help you with your game. Many thanks, Rick Shields."
I've got some issues with this email.
Yeah, I do too. You know what, Rick? You're in the bin.
Yep.
Bring
Where
on
is-
Peter
where is
Finch.
Peter Finch? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm team. Who's old mate's chipping advice did I steal?
Matt Fryer.
Yeah, I'm team Matt Fryer.
What about Danny Maud? I like Danny.
Never even heard of him.
Yeah, you're welcome.
My issue with Rick, have you read the email? Because I think you clearly said in that you're from Australia.
I did.
So what do you think you're gonna drive down to Old Trafford and start like hitting? That's a soccer.
That is a soccer field, but
You
know
could.
what I mean?
You'd
You know what
probably
I'm
be
saying?
dead.
Like, does he think he's going to drive down to Manchester and start going to Rick Shields Golf Academy? I don't think so. Rick, send some friggin' tailor-made videos over for your bearded brother.
help a bearded brother out.
Is Rick Taylor, mate?
He has tailor-made irons, I believe, but he's not.
Yeah.
I don't think he's sponsored.
Did we like the picture comparison?
I liked
Who
it.
wore
Yeah,
it
it was
best?
good.
Yeah,
I
I
was
like
happy with that.
Yeah, I think Rick wore it better.
So I haven't responded to Rick yet.
Well, don't, because he's not worth our
He's
time
still
anymore.
angry.
Just forward that to Peter Finch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might. Peter, if you're listening,
No, Peter, when
A
you
bearded
listen.
bro-
yeah.
A bearded brother needs
Shut
a
up,
hand.
Peter.
But I think
Shout out. Who?
a new goal of mine is to have one of these golf influencers, golf pros, golf media people shout us out on their channel,
I mean,
on
we
their
don't ask
social
for a lot.
media,
It's
whatever.
not a lot.
My goal would be to send them Jimbo's right and left-handed swings and
Now-
say, which of these two is normal?
Nice segue. That's the plan. Along with a letter,
So you're just going to tag
About
them all
me.
in an Instagram post.
along with a letter about me. I'm gonna.
Writing this post, it's a lot.
Yeah,
I'm not.
Yeah.
we might.
You're rubbish.
We might table it for now.
Let's table it.
Mm.
We'll table it. We'll have a discussion about it.
But
Not in a 4-hour podcast.
yeah, that is a goal. So, but I was saying to Dan yesterday that even though I hit the ball poorly, I feel like I am about to turn a corner.
Oh, the old Jackson phrase.
Everyone
Yeah.
is fucking
You're,
close.
you're about to
Like-
go low.
Yeah, and
Love that.
I'm channeling my inner Phil Mickelson. Obviously, he won the PGA.
Shout out, Phil.
Shout out, Phil. We're gonna try to get Phil on too.
Left-handers only.
I don't know why I wouldn't want to.
Yeah, I don't know why he wouldn't
He's
want
not
to do
very
this.
busy.
No, he's not at all. But so for the last probably 2 or 3 years, he's been saying, like, I feel like I'm close. I feel like I'm about to turn a corner. I feel like it's about to happen. And to his credit, at 50 years old, it did. So I'm channeling my inner Phil because I feel like I've been saying this for a while, but I think it is coming. Now, it might not be a Dan Jackson-esque 50-pointer, but I think it'll be a string of 38, 39-pointers.
I actually think, like, for the lower your handicap gets, you're not putting a 50-pointer up.
No, it's really hard. So for me to put a 50-pointer up, I
14
think,
shots better than your handicap.
so what am I, 18? So I'd have to shoot 5 over par.
Yeah, like that's unlikely. Like, no offense, but like, because I was thinking about this
Offense
yesterday.
taken.
Tough.
Like,
Yeah, fuck you.
it's within the realms of possibility that like we can go out there as high handicappers and have a good day and shoot a 90.
Yeah.
Like, it's not out of the question. Like, if
I've shot an 89.
if I shot a 90, I'd end up with pretty close to 50 points again, right? Like,
Yep.
because it's
What are you, 24?
20. Oh yeah, so I was 24. So, but I was off 29 yesterday.
Yeah.
So a 50-pointer, I'd have to shoot what? What is that? 14 shots better than par.
Yeah.
Or better than my handicap.
Yep.
So like it's reasonable. Like, if everything went right, I could definitely easily shoot a 90. Like the chance of you shooting 4 over par,
76?
yeah, like that's a big jump. The jump
mean,
from 95
sometimes you just
to
gotta have a
90
go.
Sometimes you just got to shoot
Yeah.
76.
is a lot
Sometimes you just got to do it. Get it
lot
done.
higher than the jump from a lot lower than the jump from like an 85 to a 74.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
11
yeah.
shots.
But I think,
Quick
yeah.
math.
And it could, look,
Shout out math.
it definitely could coincide with me stealing the irons that Jimbo has hidden in his garage.
Mate, you can have the one link.
But I think it's coming. I don't know whether it'll be for the next podcast, but it'll certainly be before.
Well, I mean-
1, before the baby comes, and 2, before this competition is over.
That's tough.
well, it's gonna be
You,
good.
you just said it took Uncle Phil 3 to 4 years.
Yeah.
You've got 11 weeks,
I'm
mate.
a better golfer than Uncle Phil.
Yeah.
It's also it can be good. The baby will be just in time. You'll get your Striction new irons. You'll have to cut them down for the baby straight away.
They'll go from our garage to your garage.
That'll be a disappointment. But
Well, we'll see. And on that note, who's your caddy?
Ooh, who's your caddy?
who
Dan.
is your caddy? Who is my caddy?
Noting that good advice I gave you the other day.
Oh, here we go.
What advice did you give me?
Play down the other fairway, mate.
Exactly.
Actually, that was good. Yeah, no, you do win for that. I've realised that Well, I didn't realise. Liam told me that the second at Ioane, if you put your tee shot into the trees, just use the 11th fairway. It's way easier.
How did you not know that?
I've never done it before.
I second that notion.
So I've done that the last couple of times, and I think I've ended up with like bogey,
So
par.
when we
For
played,
those of us who live in the trees.
you punched out, hit over one putt par. It was
it was
par.
good. So I think, Liam, you are my caddy for this week.
That.
Okay.
Aaron.
Jacko's my caddy for this week.
Okay.
Yep, gave me some good advice regarding where the ball was in relation to my feet.
Yep.
Told me where to, what was it, above or below? I can't remember.
Ball was above your feet, so I said, just remember, Aaron, this ball's going to go a little bit
left.
left of where you aim it.
Yeah.
Same right. So I aimed right, and I think I ended up putting it on the
Put it
green.
straight on the green. Yeah.
And
Love that.
Parred the 7th at Ioane.
Yeah. Good
Straight
par.
over the
Yeah.
water.
Good par.
That is a good par.
Taste
Colin
it.
Morikawa has trouble with that hole.
He
so,
does.
So I hear.
Yeah.
Bin doobie.
I'll probably stick with Aaron.
Thank you.
Oh, Jimbo.
Yes.
I think I should be your caddy to stop you from underclubbing every hole.
But I'm the pep talker.
Yeah. Dan's a flog, and Liam gets lumped in with Dan because he's a male.
Yeah, okay.
So that's basically how it works.
Jesus. Okay.
Escalated.
Lily.
Liam.
Yeah.
Yeah, not me.
It's a 2-horse race. Jimbo's out because he's going to try and tell me not to take
if
the
I was
driver.
a horse, I'd be put down.
Yeah, with it, yeah.
Yeah, that's actually bang on.
You'd be glue right now.
Yeah, we would have put you down long ago.
Bindi, Clag, Irwin.
I think it's Aaron.
Yes.
And it's Aaron because while I'm fighting with my swing, while I'm trying to turn the corner,
Need
I
positivity.
need that positive
Yeah,
You don't need that
reinforcement.
brutal honesty.
You don't need me.
That
for
I
that.
don't
Dan and
need
I
that.
give.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got
Actually, you know what
Lily.
else
I
is
got you.
why you should never actually choose me as a caddy? I'm the worst at finding balls.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
yeah.
Horrific at it.
Yeah.
Like, just know if I'm playing golf with you, you're going to find my ball more than I am.
Oh, yeah. I can vouch for that.
Actually, on Wednesday, 15th hole, which is a
a shit hole.
It's a challenging par 5, narrow fairway, trees off to the right.
Gotcha.
Dan,
Par 5.
Dan hits a decent. Oh no, you duffed your tee shot.
Yeah, I pulled it left. Pull hooked it left.
Full hooked it left.
Shocking.
Then he hits out and sort of hits up over a bunker, so the ball's sitting on top of a hill. And then he takes his next shot, chunks it. It goes about 6 meters to the left. How long do you think it took us to find Dan's ball?
We wouldn't have found it if our other playing partner came back.
It honestly took 6 minutes to find this ball that had travelled 6 meters.
I'm the king of duffing or doing playing a poor shot that goes 5 meters and losing that ball.
It's incredible. It is actually incredible. Yeah.
To be fair, you did do that on the 11th the other week.
Me.
That was some thick side bush.
Pew,
there.
pew, pew.
The 11th and
When
you
the people
have
tried
got
to get in
Actually,
front of us.
yeah, that's
that was
true.
an angry hole.
you got a
Yeah.
bad time with the 11th lately.
Yeah, I've got the yips.
Yeah.
I think I'm just going to have to grip it and rip it
I had
for a while.
had the yips not that long ago on the 11th, but I've fixed it.
I nearly killed people today on the 2nd from the 11th.
I've topped my tee shot on the 11th 4 times in the last 4. So I guess we'll see what happens tomorrow. Are we back 9 or front 9 tomorrow?
Front first.
Front on Friday.
I'm feeling it.
Yeah. All right.
Feeling it.
So I think that's where we end it, guys. Unless anyone else has an update.
No.
No, I think we've had enough updates from me.
Yeah. I mean, that was...
I think the only thing is that maybe
had
we
more
should try and be a little bit more regular.
Yeah, we do need to sort that out.
Yeah, apologies. I
Yeah.
did a little bit of travelling.
Yeah,
Yeah, I also did.
I mean, I've been here. I've been waiting. So.
Yeah, we need to come up with some kind of leave system.
Yeah.
We'll
submit
put
your
in a formal
forms.
leave form
Yeah.
request. Yeah,
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah, and the other members of the group vote
Maybe
on where you go.
and maybe we sign off now with just what's your plan for the next week or two
Yeah.
to keep,
Okay.
in training wise.
Yeah, okay.
All right. So I've decided I'm going to play. Obviously, I've got to play one comp, but I might do a Tuesday, Friday.
Like
I like that. And I am very much, my short game has been suffering. So the next few weeks, as well as my 3 times a week wake sessions, I will be doing a lot of work on my putting and my around the green bat.
Like that.
And I'm going to try and at the range as well, but the sort of 60 metre in.
Yeah, that's
I've been
No
practicing
bueno.
this a fair
No bueno.
bit.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
made a massive difference.
Yeah, I mean, it's easily in a round. That's like that'd be 5 shots for me, easy.
For sure. Yeah.
That's
Jimbo?
me.
Pitch and putt? Is that how you're going to
Yeah,
solve
I
it?
reckon I might go.
Yeah, pitch and putt's good for that.
Yeah, probably a bit more range time. I'm averaging 2 or 3 sessions a week at the moment.
On the range.
Yeah, I might do 2 right-handed, 1 left-handed. See how we go.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, keep playing comp. Try not to get injured playing footy. That's
Yeah, that's
Love that.
that is
11
a
weeks.
that is a
11
monkey
weeks.
wrench for you.
staying
Yeah.
healthy.
Yeah.
Dan Jackson.
My range time has been pretty consistently good, so I think I'll stick with that. But also, I will book in. I think I've still got a lesson left in a 3-lesson package with our man Dave.
Yep.
Shout out Dave.
So shout out Dave. I'm coming to you for a chipping lesson
Like that.
because that is. I figure I'm a horrendous putter, so my new theory is I need to be able to chip it as close as possible.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm not mad about that.
So yeah, continue. I've been work on my irons, and then my driver is getting more in play at times. So continue to work on those, but chipping is next.
Okay.
Lele?
Well, so I did 2 chipping sessions this week, and there was I think you'd agree, Dan, a marked improvement in my ability to chip.
Yeah,
So
there was some. Yeah, you actually did hit some really good chips.
yeah. So I guess so there would. It's basically from sort of 30 meters in is
Yeah.
so those kind of annoying like
Yeah.
those sort of ones or and some bump and runs and stuff, some stuff around the green. So I did an hour on Monday and an hour on Tuesday, and then so I'm going to continue to do that and do some more putting work, and then I think by the next podcast I will have had a lesson.
All right.
Yeah, with Dave.
Shout out, Dave.
Shout out, Dave. It's a
Yeah.
big week.
Yeah, big
Big
week
couple of
today.
weeks.
Yeah.
Do you do left-handed lessons, Dave? Let me know.
Oh dear.
All right, well, thank you to the 3 of you. It's been good to see you. And when was the last time all 4 of us got to play together?
Yeah.
Last
tomorrow's
week.
the first time in.
No, I didn't play last week.
Yeah.
I was away.
That was your loss. It was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit. Okay.
Yeah.
First time in
Maybe
ages.
that's why it was fun.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
I'll insult Jimbo a couple of times for his club selection again. You'll love it.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Just like old times.
So
Love that.
keep an eye out on Instagram for the
On the
Jimbo
gram.
the Jimbo side-by-side swing. And then we've also got to do the Flop It Out challenge, which we will endeavour to have before the next podcast,
Which will be in 2 weeks.
which will be in 2 weeks on the button.
Love that.
Thank you to our listeners. Thank you to the cover. Thank you to
Blame it
our
on the bogey.
thank you to our potential sponsor. Sponsor. And we'll talk to you soon.
Blame it on the bogey.
Yeah.